Reserve myself because for real, I've been stalling on this app. I ain't gonna lie, I've been stalling on the app, but I'm gonna get to it probably tomorrow. It's just, I just feel like I'm always dealing with some tech. It's taking over my life. It's starting to feel like Meet the Robinsons in my life. Anybody ever seen Meet the Robinsons? Y'all heard? Oh, yeah. I be moving and breaking stuff. I don't know why this be looking so dark. Because it is. Hey, let me go get, that's what I went to go get, my chargers. Give me a minute, y'all. I got my meds, so just bear with me. Shoot. Oh. So y'all want to know something horrible? I be letting my devices die. I be letting all my devices die. I be letting them die. I be letting my devices die. I be wanting to be disconnected. If I did not turn off my notifications, my phone would ding like all day. From notifications, y'all sending me stuff, my kids, I don't really get too many calls anymore, which is really, really weird. Y'all know that? I don't get as many calls as I used to. I don't know what that's about. I feel like this is real, real close. Hey, I look rough, don't I? Y'all love me through the thick and thin, and it's more thick now than thin. No, just a little bit more patchy than I was, but thank God y'all my family. Y'all love. See, that's why you can't care about your appearance, because it's going to change, young ladies. To my nieces, do not go chopping your dang body up, because the body you have today, the body I had when I was 21 was not the body I had when I was 25. And the body I had when I was 25 was not the body I had at 30. So, wait. Just wait. Don't get into these fads. You don't know what your body is going to do. Just wait. And people are dying to be beautiful. We want to see grandbabies out of you and families out of you. We don't care if you got a little stomach or whatever it is. We don't care. Like that's how you're made. I mean, you can work out or whatever, but don't go cutting on yourself and doing all this, because half of them people that do that, they don't even be happy. That's why they do it. And I'm not saying y'all, but I'm saying don't buy into the fads. Because I'm going to be honest. In the line of work I used to be in, I saw a lot of people get sick just to be beautiful, but now they dealing with long-term chronic illnesses that have ruined their organs because they was getting all kind of stuff when this whole thing started first getting big in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Folks was doing that backyard in the garage stuff. People was putting fix-a-flat in people, and even if you go into the doctors, as y'all can see, people still down on the table. Excuse me, I did tone, but I'm just sleep tonight. I hope it rains. I like when it rains. I just sleep so good when it rains. I really do. So, anyway, please, y'all, and I'm not telling nobody what to do, but just wait, young ladies. Wait till you're 25 and see how your body gonna be. And why do everybody want the same body shape? That's the one thing I don't understand. Everybody is getting the exact same body shape. Like, there's no more, everybody wears the same hair, the same clothes. Like, there is no more, for real, ever, like, I'm different. Well, if we line an Asian woman up right now, a white woman, a black woman, a Caribbean woman, or whatever, you can find the same woman, the same hair, the same lips, the same eyes, the same eyebrows, the same nails, the same everything across the board is the same. So there is no more individuality. And I'm hearing men talk about it a lot. Like, I get on men's lives to see what they be talking about. And they like, literally everybody look the same. Replication. Young ladies, God made you different. Young men, God made you to stand out. But you cannot stand out looking like everybody else. You cannot stand out talking like everybody else. You have, exactly. You have to be like, if it ain't, try to do something that's not viral. Find something that ain't nobody else talking about and talk about that. Find something that nobody else is eating and eat that and put that on your thing. Be the influencer. Everybody, I don't understand. Because even now, like, I just tell people, like, I work on TikTok. I said, I teach on TikTok. I'm like, what? Yeah. I don't say I'm an influencer. Because I don't feel like none of that. This feels exactly how it felt when I had to do it with 2 people, or 3 or 4 or 5. It doesn't feel different because I really don't get to actually interact with you guys like that. But in all reality, I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. So to my young people, to my old people, to my middle-aged people, try not to do something that's not a fad for a month. We used to call them fads. Y'all call them whatever. The trends. It's the same word, okay? Try not to do something that everybody is doing. Like, literally, don't, like, be the person to set it on fire. Don't be the person that saw it and did it. Does that make sense? Like, y'all have amazing books. You guys have amazing, even if you don't talk about the Giants, even if you don't talk about whatever, like, y'all got some books. Y'all got, you all are starting gardens. You all are doing things that most people y'all age ain't even think about. To my 20s and 30s and under, how many of y'all friends is buying survival stuff? To my 35s and under, how many of y'all friends is doing that? None. That part. They not thinking about that. They're thinking about doing what monkey see, monkey do. And if y'all haven't realized here, I encourage y'all to be different. I encourage you to have new experiences and say to the people that say, oh, that's stupid. Well, then don't worry about it. You're not doing it, honey. I don't understand why your opinion of what makes me happy should be relevant to my life. Why should that affect me wanting to color in my coloring book because you think it's childish, but you always stressed out too? Maybe you should try it. I'm making bread. You doing too much. You could buy some bread, but it's the experience of it all. How many people do I know my age that's making bread? Especially if you under 30. You see what I'm saying? Come on. Be the person. Hell, be the kid that's talking about you know, how to get prepared or whatever it is. And I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not saying nothing, because you do what you do to make yourself feel beautiful. But don't go getting into that and putting your life at risk. All these people that a lot of the people that are losing their lives, you don't get the chance to be beautiful when people probably already see you as absolutely gorgeous and you just don't feel like that. Gotta learn to love you no matter what it is. Because it's only so many surgeries you're going to be able to get before things start to not look even normal. Don't do it to yourself. Okay, I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe somebody is contemplating surgery. It's not worth your life. It's nothing wrong with looking good. It is nothing wrong with it. But don't put yourselves in danger trying to be like everybody else. It's a lot of people that have lost their lives. And they publicize certain people, but it's plenty of women, regular moms. I just watched a story today about a 32-year-old mom that went over to somewhere in Mexico, got a surgery. She came back. She lived her life for 3 months, and then she had started having real bad headaches, and she conducted some kind of meningitis, and it killed her. So now her 3 babies is without a mama for a Brazilian butt lift and a 360. I'm sure those babies would have rather had the mommy with the rolls. Your cousin caught an infection too, see? I know a lady that had a gastric bypass and it messed her body up. Like, she passed away and she was young. Your quality of life should be more important to you, y'all. And I can't tell nobody what to do, but don't put yourself at risk to not be able to see your kids grow up, or, you know, be happy with your husband, or not be sick. Because quality of life means something. One of my teachers had gastric bypass. I noticed a lot of people that get gastric bypass, not all, but they start having real bad issues. A lot of them always lose their hair. Like, I know some people, and it's crazy because I don't know. I just don't trust the doctors. Not all of them. Y'all just be careful. I can't tell nobody what to do, but be careful. Be careful, because there really is no quick fix. Because your body, when you go and you put it through all of that, it's going to change forever. Yeah. So anyway, let's go on and bust this down. I don't know where that's coming from or why we had to do that. But I'd like for us to go back to, because we not, this is not even the, oh, thank you, Dad. Y'all be careful. Is y'all ready? No, yes. I need to put some light. I be looking like a hairless cat. All right, let's do a recap of this week. Really quickly, tell me something you learned this week. Please. Can y'all tell me something y'all learned this week? I always be trying to do a refresher, because I don't know if y'all just be... I do look like a hairless cat. I used to say that all the time when I didn't have lashes and I look like a hairless. Ooh, because it's Juneteenth. Definitely be careful. Definitely, definitely. Tell me something y'all learned this week, please. Stay around and you'll find out. Tell me what y'all learned this week, please. What's one thing you learned? Learned about the doorways. That's hitting y'all kind of hard. Who hit the doorways was kind of a thing for you? You let Jesus be a fence and let God handle the rest. Okay. Who else? What else we got? I don't want to get 1,000 years. Ooh, okay. I went and watched Sweet Tooth. Ooh. I learned about the Amelia. People having the same birth defect that I have. Ooh. I really didn't know if I really don't know if I'll make it into heaven. Madonna. Learned about how you treating your kids. Ooh, you can't receive with a closed hand. Sin is not worth it. Ooh, guys. Y'all learned a lot this week, didn't you? So God been tap dancing on some heads this week then. He been busting your head this week? And about the angel telling old boy's father he was sleeping with his wife. So can I ask y'all a question? Now that we study as much as we do, head bust wide open and skull peeled back. Montana. You said he done scalped you, just gone and just stood on your head and put it all the way back. He didn't even wait. He just snatched. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Just hold on. Wait. You ain't got to yank my head like that. Just wait. Listen here. He used to snatch my head back a couple times. That dance is real. Yeah. So can I ask a question? It's a lot to process. It definitely is. But don't you feel better by knowing? Don't you feel better about knowing these things? I refuse to lie for anyone because that could be the one lie that causes me to lose my salvation. Listen, Grandma Patsy, this is why I don't lie for people. Don't cheat on your wife in front of me, your husband. Don't do it, cause if they ask me, I'm gonna tell the truth. If they ask me, I'm telling the truth. That gotta go on my record. No, no, no. When you told me about my kids, since I can be the one to stop buying them liquor. High five, Diane. High five. I'm proud of you for that. Now, see, that's a testimony right there that could have saved generations of your family from alcoholism, and that's what you don't even know. You cut that spirit off. Like, I'm not contributing to this. No. Puts a whole new perspective on sins done knowingly and unknowingly, don't it? Don't even know. We thought we was praying that prayer being funny, but baby, listen. Now do you understand why God says, my people perish for the lack of knowledge? Because now y'all say, I wish I would have knew this. I wish they would have been teaching this in church. Because you can see the situations that you got into because you didn't have information about the cost of that sin or the cost of that decision. I went to Target yesterday. The dude didn't scan my shorts. I believe he did it on purpose. I looked at the receipt just to make sure and I wasn't tripping. Went back. Went back and I told him, nope, not my karma today. Bet. Ain't that crazy? You ain't about to get me, buddy. Pray for others before you pray for yourself. Yes. Who is that a kind of slap in the face for? Because you normally start your prayers out with what you need. Oh, different. Oh, yeah, you see me. Why don't majority of the pastors teach to honor the Sabbath? Because they've been indoctrinated and they don't study enough to know that they're supposed to have church on Saturday. I was taught you go to church on Sunday, and told the people that said you go to church on Saturday is wrong until I study for myself. And that's why the Bible says, hey, even though there's a person up in that pulpit, you better study to show yourself approved, because I'm not going to blame them for what you chose not to learn. I've been given more, so I'm feeling better even if I don't have it. Come on now, but guess what? God be trying to see. Now listen, you can ask him to give you a sign if you're supposed to give. Don't be crazy. He'll give you a sign if you're supposed to give. Because he'll send the person that needs the money to you. You won't even have to go looking for him. You be like, somebody just put $50 in your hand, and somebody comes say, I need $40, and you be like, all right, I'll send you 40. Got $10. What you about to do with this miracle? And then somebody call you and say, hey, I'm about to send you a cash app for $250. Happened last week with my nephew. Thanks for explaining. Since I've been studying, I've seen a lot about the Sabbath. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But even with that, don't get so caught up on that. Because, okay, so if y'all haven't realized, like when you read the Bible, if you haven't realized, okay, I helped this man with the gas station. Yes. Yes. So this is the thing. If y'all haven't realized, Jesus he didn't come to undo it, but he came to clear things up. Okay? So I don't want y'all getting mad at the pastors because they only doing what they've been taught. In anything, like I told you, I talk to bishops. I got friends that have had mega churches and everything. So this is the thing, right? They say it's spiritual suicide to teach the things that I teach. So that's why God sent me, because I've been on suicide missions. It was ready to go on another one right around the corner. You see what I'm saying? So this ain't. Thank you so much. I built it myself with my own hands. It's 8 feet long and about 5 feet wide, 5 feet tall. I need to finish building the rest of it for all these books y'all done sent. Listen, who feels happier now that you give more? And you get, didn't I tell you, this is why the Bible says it's more of a blessing to give than receive. Do you see how good it feels when you change a person's life? Even if it is just $5. That might have been the $5 they needed. When we got married on May 30th, people asked me if we were registered anywhere, and I was like, what? I just want to show up. No. And people was already trying to bless you and register. Girl, quit turning down blessings. When you line up with what God wants you to do, I told you you'd be running like you in Mario. No, I don't do any of that. See, when you line up on the path, just think about this. When you line up on the path that God wants you to go, even though it doesn't look like your plan for you and your people's plan for you, when you line up on that yellow brick road, it is just like when Mario was running through there, he be getting them coins. It's literally like, because God pays you to pay attention. God pays you to listen. He pays you to do right. He tells you this in your word. You're like, oh, I don't do it. Listen. You will go to your mama's house with an empty shopping cart, your backpack or whatever, because you know when you get to your mama's house, you're going to get some laundry soap. You're going to go in the refrigerator. You got to get some cabinet stuff. Oh, yeah, mama needs some of these towels. I'll bring them back. She going to yell and say, no, you're not. But I already knew you was coming to get them, and that's why I put them in there, because I'm tired of you taking my towel. You don't go to your mama's house expecting not to get nothing. And you know what to do to get your sweet side of your mama and your daddy, right? Who don't know how to get the sweet side out of their mama and their daddy? As much as me and my mom don't get along, I know what make her tick. Wow. Well, I mean, if you don't have it available to you, God will give you, okay, listen. If you don't have your biological parents, if you say those are the only parents you're going to have, then you're going to be a parentless child. But God has surrogate parents that are absolutely amazing if you want them. So if you are a person, I don't care how old, God can give you surrogate parents that will love you sometimes better than your biological parents. But if you close your heart and say, oh, my mama gone, my daddy gone, whatever, my mom comes to my house to get stuff. Amen. My mom calls me randomly to tell me what gifts I need to come pick up. Come on. My daddy do too. It make me happy. And yes, I'll be obedient when I wrote to, but anyway, moving on. So one thing about my granddaddy, he never clapped or snapped on beat. How are you the deacon of the church and you ain't never on beat? Ever. The drums is beat. He in the middle of that every time. The whole church is clapping on beat, and he is the only person that claps off. I miss my granddaddy. I don't care. I miss him. He was great. He's the reason I like to work on stuff. God don't take any. Ooh, what you just said, and the replacements be so good, baby. The replacements, whatever he take, whatever he sends, it's always better. Like, no, I'd rather have the replacement. I want the replacement. I'll have that. Yep. So, let me say this. I'll be right back. Just moving on. Okay, I got a full cup of coffee. I've been on 30 minutes, but I had already drank something before I got on here. I'm going to run to the bathroom. We back in the fragment of the book of Noah. Is y'all ready? What books do I read? And there's more here. There's more there. There's those there. And there's some in my room. And there's some on my computers and whatnot. Oh, I'm not going to explain them to you, honey. I'll just read a whole bunch of books. You can go back and watch my other lives on YouTube and you'll see all of them. We read out of them. I don't have time to list them. Well, I ain't read all of them now because my family done bought me like 200 books in the last year. So I can't say that. Prior to TikTok, pretty much all of them. Now, I don't get to. I read the... Oh. Old Testament Supergrapher. You'll love this one. Go get this. It's a 2-book set. It has the Testament of Adam and Eve in it. The Book of Enoch. My other one is in my room, so I don't have it right now. The other part to this. But you'll love this one. Oh, yes. You'll love it. Get this. It's the letters of, you can read the letters that Jesus wrote to people, because that's why they be talking about Jesus is alive. Well, it's letters where he wrote to people. Thank you so much. I built it myself. Y'all see the sparkle right there? I put that on there. I did that little green right there. I did that. It's so cool, too, when, like, the lights, if I got my light going, it'll, like, it's cool. And it was cheap. It only cost Tone. Thank you, because Tone paid for the wood. Everybody say thank you, Tone. Tone, ain't that crazy? The shelf that you donated to the university has been seen all around the world. And that, I just had to put a little bit of elbow grease. But Tone is the one that donated the shelf, y'all. He paid for the shelf. And did. He bought the wood. He did that for us. Gracias, mijo. Yes. He sure did. Thank Tom. God did it, but he used you to do it. I get to thank you too. We thank God, but I'm just saying, you sent the cashola for us to get the wood for the Don't at them. Y'all know we don't do red-nosed folks in here. If they want to come and cause problems, it's because they want you to add them so they can go up in the algorithm. And we don't give folks, just leave it. If they want to come in and start trouble, they're not supposed to be a part of the community. We don't do that crazy stuff. Let them go. Yeah, it's okay. We don't do that here. If you're looking for a little bit of drama, you're going to have to swipe up, because we don't do none of that. We chill. We have a good time. We don't do that over here. This ain't that type of social media, so you might want to go somewhere else. It's okay. It's okay. We read all kinds of books, honey. There isn't one type. So that's why I told you can go over to my YouTube, go through the videos, and you will see, because I show books every day. And then you wouldn't have to ask that question. You could go through and pretty much see most of the books here. So that's why I gave you that information prior to, because I don't have time to list them, because I'm getting ready to teach right now. It's okay. I'm just letting you know I don't have enough time to, I'm in the middle of my class, so I don't have time. But I showed you a book that has a lot of books in it that'll keep you busy for over 10 years. For real. All jokes aside, if you do it right. So, you know. Oh, it's okay. All right. Well, I tell you, these folks is a little protective over me, because they be wanting to get to class. And sometimes people come in here acting real crazy for no reason, because they don't be having nothing else better to do. So they don't know. They don't be knowing. They trying to make sure I don't get irritated, so I don't get off of here, so we can have class. Just stay a little. That's the CERCA bites. Y'all say hello. Oh, calm down. We got company. Goodness gracious, you're gonna scare the fish away. You guys are making too much noise. Don't scare the fish. Scare the fish. You guys are gonna scare them away. It's okay. I understand. But let me tell you, to my newbies, we gonna have a lot of different people coming here. We have people coming here saying praise Satan. You don't gotta say go away devil. They don't know this ain't church. That's why I said CERCA TROVA and not Apostolic Temple of God, Church of God in Christ, the Temple of the Lord, Warriors. It don't say none of that. None of that. It don't say none of that because we don't want to scare people away. We want people to come and learn about God no matter what, no matter how. And then most times they talk crazy and come back as user 24760 because I done blocked them. So with that, we're just gonna mosey on down the road, but they are a little protective of the dean. They be a little protective. But I be trying to keep them on the chains. I be holding them. I be having to a little bit. Because they be about to drag me down the street trying to, hey, come back. Get over here. Come on. No. Listen here. We have to X-nay on the crazy stuff. You just leave it. Yes. So, y'all got to remember that there's going to be some people that are coming in here that ain't never been here. They don't know how we would. So, I know y'all crazy. I know y'all do. Listen, but y'all know we got to catch more fish. Hey, I've been snooping around on some of y'all pages. Hi, I've been snooping around on some of y'all pages, and guess what? I like what I see, family. I absolutely love. Oh, you fine, honey. I was just telling you how it goes. You can come back. You ain't got to be offended. You can stay. They just crazy. And it's Friday. They probably got a little Jesus juice in them. You don't got to mind them. You can stay. We have a great time over here. They just a little crazy. They'll be calling your cousin next week. It's like an initiation, I guess. I don't know. Jesus. You'll be cousin next week. Come on back. Don't worry about it. We ain't running nobody away. You ain't got to go nowhere. You can watch silently. You ain't even got to say nothing so we know you're here because you will learn a lot. Yeah, that's why I try to tell you they crazy. Just got the meds today. Listen, that's what I say. I'm about to. Before we go on and get in this, he said, "Come and sit in the corner with Uncle Tom." Y'all, we out here to catch fish. Remember that, because it's a lot of cousins in here that didn't start out as cousins. They came in here talking crazy. It's a lot of it, and we let you come back because family talk crazy sometimes. And it just don't keep talking crazy because then we'll put you out for good. But yeah. So we're going to finish this Noah because we didn't get to read it earlier and we didn't get to read it yesterday. And I really would like us to go over it because I think it's going to be grand. I think that a refresher is in order. Anyway, it's not a good day for my girl voice. But yeah, so I'm going to go run to the restroom because I've been drinking a lot of coffee, water, and juice today. And then, yes, I got to get y'all. We got to catch fish. Remember. Yeah, I think this is menopause. I don't think it's my air conditioner. I think I had them people come for no reason. I think this body is a whole heater, is what I think. I ain't got no sense. Listen here, I already know. Yes. Yes, we know. Mm-hmm. 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 Uh-huh. So, I'm going to give y'all 5 minutes. See if you need to get your Jesus juice, get your notebooks, because we're going to be looking up some words and stuff today. We read this, but I want us to study it. Who's read? Yes, y'all are. So we read it, but I want us to study it. Are y'all open and studying it? Yeah? Because if so, I'm going to run to the restroom, get my little stuff together, and then I'll be right back. It's taking me about 3 minutes, maybe 4. Would that give y'all time to go do whatever y'all got to do? Okay. We're going to have a quick intermission. I would play music, but they treat me a little stepchildish, so give me a second, y'all. dang maintenance man had that dang air on 672. Why do you have my air on 72, sir? I said 69. 69. He looked at me and said, well, I said 69. And he still didn't put it back on 69. He put it on 71. Get 69 degrees in here. Definitely. Got ulcers from Edge pylori and have endoscopic to do. Have you been stressing, Krista? You been stressing, Punky? Or thinking negative thoughts? Where's that acid coming from? No? You said not really. So is there a little thing there? I had a dream about a lady in this car with a baby and another baby talking to them. Uh-oh. I stayed home with the kids. All is well. Just felt sick for weeks. Okay. All right, Mama. Well, we definitely will pray. I'll put you on my prayer list this evening. Okay. Nephew, is you here? I don't even think he knows we're live. Is Nephew here? Come on. What the? I don't even think he knows we're live because he literally just sent me a message on TikTok. Nephew. That's crazy. He used to get the, yeah, and he used to get them here too. And I guess he's not getting them. So Daddy wasn't lying. I guess y'all really not getting the notifications for either one. Really. It didn't show me that you were live either. Okay. That's crazy. So now they doing it on YouTube too. I told y'all, our community should be massive by now. Me either. I just seen you was live. I got it for YouTube, but not TikTok. I get them on TikTok. See? They be playing. I got it for YouTube, but not TikTok. See? I knew something was wrong. I could never get your live on YouTube. That's crazy. I told y'all they been, man, the peoples. Who believes the peoples is watching now? Do y'all believe it now? I told y'all when I went online and Googled CERCA TROVA, and I saw that it shows on Google that little number that say 1.7, it say 2.1 on Google, but on here it say 1.7. I said, that's weird. Like the numbers on, they not the same. That's how I know they on some funny stuff. It's okay. They watch every one of these good old videos trying to figure out how we know what's going to happen before it happens. Good evening. I knew when she got the news. And they broke up the street. You remember? And now there's cameras in this neighborhood that didn't used to be in here. Yes, I did, Pumpkin. Thank you. You wasn't here. I told everybody thank you. And I said, y'all kind of made me feel bad because I didn't even see no men saying they could eat 30 nuggets. And y'all gave me the same reaction that my kids gave me. Biden be on here. That's how I knew to get these pills. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. You like him a little chocolate. You see how he look in the shell? Nuh-uh. I haven't. You think Beyonce be on here? I think a few of them be on here. I don't care. Hey, y'all. Y'all don't gotta be in the dark. Y'all don't gotta watch from y'all secret account or from your assistant's account. You can say hello. Let me stop. Mm-hmm. It's okay. Long as they getting it. Long as they getting it, family. All right. Are we ready? Let's go. We at the fragment of the Book of Noah. I don't know if it's in. Is this even in the OTP? I always read it online. They be watching the replays. I can see it. We talk about a lot of interesting stuff here. Okay, I didn't think it was. It's in one of my books. I just don't know which one. These glasses be making my eyes weird. I'm telling y'all they do. Wait, sacred text, yes. Just type in fragment of the Book of Noah, sacred text, and it'll pop right up. It was good. I didn't eat it all. It's still some in there because y'all made me feel greedy. Y'all made me feel greedy for telling y'all the truth. 30 nuggets. I can't even hear y'all, but I can hear y'all. Right. Right. You gonna eat that? I only eat 12. Well, I eat double 12. And some macaroni and cheese. Yes. Every time I order Chick-fil-A, I'm getting 30 nuggets. And might get a sandwich too. That's bad, I know. You eat 30 nuggets? Yeah. 30 nuggets ain't hard to eat. Y'all make me feel bad. You had 12 this morning, see? Yeah. 30 nuggets, see? With it. Yes. If I'm hungry, I'll smash that whole box. I'll smash that whole box. You just had boba tea and 2 churros. Oh, I ain't had a churro in a long time. They so fire. 30 nuggets with a lemonade. Come on. And I got it, Deja. I got the pineapple. What is it? Not pineapple. The peach lemonade thing. I drank it. 30 nuggets. Just 2 pieces of chicken. I'm telling you. Maybe 4. Yes, I had it. I did. My fries was soggy. But that's okay because I could put them back in the grease or back in the oven and they gonna be just right. So that's cool. Because when I go eat the rest of this, I'm just gonna throw them in there because they already salted. It be the chili G nuggets and the mac and cheese. What? Chili? They got chili grilled nuggets? Chili cheese grilled nuggets? Wait a minute. Are you serious? Wait a minute. What? Where did I get the dehydrated machines? You can get them everywhere. I say buy them online. Really? Thank you, Mari. Didn't even know. Because I love chili cheese, everything. Extra onion me, please. I made breakfast for dinner. Come on. Okay. So did I show y'all the handy dandy machine? I put it on the thing already. And we already talked about it. I did show y'all. For the stuff. We are greedy. For the stuffed waffles. Who made stuffed waffles? Did y'all go make the stuffed waffles? Anybody go get the stuffed waffle maker and make some stuffed waffles with the eggs and cheese already in it, the sausage and the bacon? Huh? Did y'all do it? A stuffed waffle? They got a stuffed waffle machine on oh. Yes, baby. Ooh. I got that stuffed waffle machine off of Amazon, and it's thick too. Listen, you did for the girls. That's the only. I did for the girls on Christmas. That's the only video on your TikTok right now. Listen here, Samira. Yeah, that part. That part. I'm telling you right now, that part. Fire, y'all. It's the food for me. Listen here. Yes. Ooh, yes, stuffed waffles. Okay, I'm about to show y'all my box. I'm just gonna grab it. Moms, great deal for the kids that want to think they about to eat up everything. Make stuffed waffles. You get 2 in the morning and you can stuff them back. So, I can't show y'all this side. Oh! Ooh, you tearing up stuff, girl. Told y'all. This right here, this right here, this right here, this right here. And so it'll make regular waffles too. But you put this spacer in there, and that's how much space plus extra you got. Listen, it can fit a lot too. It's in my Amazon cart. Yeah. And they be thick. Somebody please. See, I need to be out more. Yeah, we're good. Because I need somebody to make me some oxtails and take the meat off the bone and send it to me. Because I'm going to make me a savory waffle. I'm going to put me some savory seasonings in the batter. And I just need y'all to send me some oxtails. That's it. I'll pack. Ooh-wee. With a little bit of, because you can put mashed potatoes in it. You can put whatever you want in it. Ooh-wee. It'll be so good. See, I like oxtails inside of this. Baby, with a savory waffle. Bust it open with the juices, and you got the bread to sop it up with it. Listen. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Your auntie like food. Turkey necks. I'll do turkey necks. Ooh, bet. Because I probably ain't going to get to no oxtails, but baby, I got that pressure cooker in there. I'm about to go get me some oxtails. Some smoked turkey neck bones. Bust that meat down in there. And, ooh, that's going to be so good. I can taste it right now. Yep, I'm going to do that. I'm definitely doing that. I sure will I'm going to give me some turkey necks. Listen. If you want to substitute oxtails, get you some smoked turkey necks and bust them babies down. It's the same thing. It's good. And you can get a big old box of smoked turkey necks for like, it don't even be expensive for real. Go to your store, they can order them for you. Don't y'all think that'll be good? To bust that waffle open and it's got the... Listen, Lord, please let my next husband know how to cook. I can teach him, but I don't want to. I just want him to like food as much as me. I want to try as many different meals as we can. And we can make them at home because I don't trust... Listen, a cornbread waffle. Come here, pumpkin, so I can... That's a kiss from your auntie. You're a genius. Oh, damn cornbread waffle, girl. Oh, God, I'm about to be so fat. Oh, God, I'm going to make it a honey cornbread at that. With the say, oh, God. Oh, God. Y'all, cornbread. I will eat cornbread for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. When did it? I didn't even think about that. A freaking cornbread waffle, girl. I was going to do that waffle with seasonings in it, but I didn't think about a cornbread waffle. Oh, my God. I'm making that for my kids the next time I go see them. I might freeze some and figure out how to package them and put some dry ice in there and send them. That is brilliant. A cornbread waffle with the same seasonings that you're going to put in the smoked meat or whatever, your oxtails. If you season it with the same seasoning that you're going to put in your meat, oh my Lord. And then you can pour gravy on it because it's cornbread. Oh Well, girl, I thought you were going away. I guess not. Gonna have to get a bigger waist size here in a minute. Because I'm definitely making that. Y'all send me a little extra, y'all send me a little extra lunch money. I'm going to get them ingredients tomorrow. I'll be making that tomorrow. I'm telling you right now. I am going to find me some smoked turkey necks, and I'm gonna get my pressure cooker out, and baby, I'm making that tomorrow. I need to see how that tastes. Ooh, it makes some homemade mashed potato. Well, there goes the summer vibe for me. Listen. Y'all, let me get up. Jesus, I can taste that already. I'm used to where I'm at now. It's just you gotta look for them. Oh God, could you imagine a cornbread waffle with smoked turkey neck meat on the inside, and you might be able, if you let it cool first a little bit, to put some macaroni and cheese on the side. How they're doing the stuffed cornbread bowls, but in a whole waffle. And the crazy thing is, oh Lord Jesus. If we got any food standards out here, y'all better go and bust that now. If y'all be selling plates, because you can sell one of those for $10 a piece. You can sell one waffle for $10 easy. Especially if you stuffing it with some dang oxtails, you might be able to get. You could do it. You could do a seafood mix in there with some crab and make you a nice cream sauce, but not a lot, because you're gonna pour that on the top. You're just gonna put all your meat and stuff on the inside of there. You said I just bought one. Listen here, I'm telling you right now, I didn't. You can do vegetables and fruit if you want to too. I guess that sounds a little more to me. Oh yes. Oh shit, y'all, we got some brilliant people here. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Shay said use the Old Bay biscuits, the cheddar biscuits. Oh. And put some filet powder in there. Oh, to make it. What TC do? Like, that's what this is making me feel like. That's how I feel right now. Like, TC, I kill you. Like, ooh, Tarika. He be cracking me up, because that's how I feel right now. Like, oh, yeah. Yes, baby. Okay, come on. Let's get on this class, because we'll be talking about food for 20 hours. That sounds so good. It do. It make me happy. I'm making smoke. I say whatever. Turkey necks. I'm gonna find some. I'll be on the hunt tomorrow. Don't even trip. I'm gonna get them. I got a whole pressure cooker in there. I'm about to go on and bust that down. Don't even worry about it. Yep. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I am. All right, let's get to this, because I'll be thinking about that all night. But that cornbread and that cheddar baby, I love their biscuits. The cheddar biscuits, and to make that into a freaking waffle. Listen, with cheese in it too, because I got some cheddar, baby. A cheddar cheese biscuit waffle, or a cheddar cheese cornbread waffle with some. Okay. Y'all done started something. I wish my kids was here, because if they was here, I would cook. I don't cook now because it just be me, and I don't know how to cook a little bit. So I do not know how to cook a little bit. I've been cooking for an army. Whatever. Focus. I know we about to do it right now. Okay, so we there, and after some days, my son Methuselah took a wife for his son Lamech, and she became pregnant by him and bore him a son. And his body was white as snow and red as the blooming of a rose, and the hair of his head and his long locks were white as wool. That's an albino. Y'all know that, right? Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. And his eyes beautiful. And when he opened his eyes, he lighted up the whole house like the sun, and the whole house was very bright. Now, for my newbies, what superheroes have light that comes out of their eyes? Tell me. Any of you guys know? And my OBs, if you want to answer, you're more than welcome. Superman. Who else? Everybody says Superman, Supergirl. Dude from X-Men. I was waiting on it. Cyclops. Storm from X-Men. Anybody else? The Fantastic Four. Okay. Green Lantern. Okay. And the dude from X-Men. Yes. So, Black Lightning. Okay. Okay. Now what's weird is Storm's hair was white. Does Thor have the ability to make light come out of his eyes? Who is Static Shock? Green Lantern. Okay. Okay. All right. So when you think of that person, can anybody tell me why that would be something that Noah would need? Why would Noah need lights in his eyes? To see at night in the boat when the flood came to light the ark. Right. Okay. Do you realize how amazing God is? Maybe for the ceiling of wood and the equipment. Well, it rained for how many days and how many nights? It was basically a hurricane, a tsunami, and what's another water thing? A hurricane, a tsunami, and what's the other one? 40 days and 40 nights. Okay, remember first, a typhoon. All of it all at once. And monsoon. Yeah. So imagine all of that happening all over the world at one time. There was hot water coming up from the core of the earth. So people were being burned. A tidal wave, all of that. Okay? There was earthquakes happening because the earth had to open in order for this water to come up. It had to open up. Okay? Then it's raining. Okay? So there's water, just hot water at that. Not cold, hot. Okay? They in this boat. It's beings that can fly. It's dragons. Now you see why God did it the way he did it. After studying about the being. This is what was alive at that time. And if you ever seen Percy Jackson, did you see how tall his teacher was? These are the smaller versions of him, I'm sure. This is what was alive. It was vampires too. Babylonia, ancient Babylonia. This is where this was, ancient Mesopotamia. Demons, schools of vampires, hobgoblins, ghosts, and kindred evil spirits which attack mankind. Now, if you've been here for a while, you understand why it says kindred evil spirits, because their mamas was human, most of them. A lot of them. Some of them had animal mothers, and those are the brothers of animal husbandry that we hear about in the book of Og, one of the last Rephaim. Okay? Yep. Ain't that right? So, these are the beings that were living. Now do you see why God needed 33,000 feet of water? He flooded the earth 3,000 feet past the tallest peak of a mountain. You won't even be able to rest your feet anywhere. Y'all saw how big that Minotaur was, didn't y'all? 33,000 feet. Okay. So imagine this stuff flying around when you're on the boat. See, they made it like it was only the humans that was trying to get in that boat. But remember, before the flood, God gave a dream to Ohiah and Mahiah, the brothers, the two giants, and let them know the 200 angels, y'all fathers, y'all forefathers, y'all roots. That was them getting, and it's the giants that came, you and all your brothers and all your kindred and all of the monsters are getting ready to go away. So it wasn't just humans trying to get on that boat. And this is why God sealed it with his stuff. Because they was living at the time, remember? The giants hadn't been killed yet. They was all still alive. They cutting my comments off again. Here we go. I told y'all they be playing. Yeah. So these beings were also around when the flood was. This is who was getting killed. This is who was being unalived. These guys. Wow. Yep, they make sure they do. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Change your view of what was going on during the flood, right? This explains the dinosaurs. Yes, it does. Dinosaur just didn't, it just came around. Before that, everywhere else it said dragon. what was it, 1846 or something, that dinosaur became a word, or 1746. Before that, everywhere it said dragon, not dinosaur, which they told us means giant lizard, which makes perfect sense because Enoch said they went into the lizards and made monsters. That would be a freaking dragon is a giant lizard. So let's finish. So now that we know that Noah got light up eyes, he's basically a lighthouse, a walking lighthouse. Hey, I have a question. What was in the water? A kraken? The fish people? The Philistines? Dagon and his homeboys? The big sea monsters? Well, Leviathan wasn't going against them because God controls Leviathan. The Megalodon, all the whales. Because as we can see, the mermaids ain't went nowhere. And they just said what we thought was the bottom of the ocean isn't. It's a layer of fish, and there's an ocean under there with a whole other marine life that we didn't even know we had. You mean where the Leviathan is, in the very lowest parts? Yeah, Rika, that happened last year. They found out that the bottom of the ocean is not the bottom of the ocean. The bottom of the ocean is a thick layer of fish. There is a whole another ocean under our ocean. They finally got wherever, and they said it's just a layer of fish. It ain't even the bottom. It's something under there. Because the sonar or the whatever, the drones or whatever they're using to do the, like, to take pictures, they didn't see something under that thing, and it's big. You mean the Leviathan? You mean Godzilla? Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Y'all look and saw what happened at Easter Island. For all this time, we thought it was the heads. And then they dug down and what, they're like 300 feet. How tall are those things? 200 feet tall? The statues on Easter Island, for all these hundreds of years, people thought it was just... That makes sense. The flood and the mud. It's a coastal city. It's an island. Oh my goodness. We only now knew that the bodies were that tall. Oh wow. And I told y'all they made life size. Because we now know that Ireland was Ireland. Right? But it is not. I don't know where my stuff is anymore. Oh, there it is. Where is my stuff? Because we know anything IR, ER, right? Iraq, Uruk, Iraq used to be Uruk or Uruk. URUK. And now it's IRAQ. Iraq. But it's really Iraq. And it used to be URUK. For of the Chaldeans. It's a lot of places. Is this book on my list? I don't know, but you can screenshot it right now. Just like there's an Urco, an Urco, Europa, of the Chaldees. And we know the Chaldeans, and the King James talks about and the Chaldeans all the time. Is this an etymology book? Kind of, I'm guessing. I mean, it's just, I wouldn't say that. It's just telling the story of like stuff that they found there. Uranus, all of that. I haven't read it all because y'all just bought it for me, but I've gone through here, and remember how it is good. We got some, but we got another one too. I showed y'all this one, the Chaldean Oracles. You haven't seen me in a while. I've been here pretty much every day. We got a lot of good books in here. Ain't that what the kids do when they happy? We got a lot of good stuff in here. We do. We have a ton of a lot of good stuff in here. And I don't get to read like I used to. We have geomancy books. These are really cool. Did y'all go get this set? I think this is a cool set to add to y'all library now. Y'all probably already did. But I like the way these books look, of course. And of course, it's more of our study. Megaliths, because they mean something. Geomancy, and the designs of stuff. These are pretty cool books. Oh, has a Kindle version of the Chal. What? They have a Chaldean Oracles for $1. Why y'all always tell me after I be and got something? You got them. Thank you so much. Who knew that your interior design could be magic? Why would this be in earth grids, ley lines, feng shui, divination, dowsing, and dragons? Why would your interior design for your house have anything to do with earth grids, ley lines, feng shui, and divination? Tell me. You find answers in all kinds of ways. Okay, and you know I say I'm a feng shui my space. I just mean move it around. Yeah, come on. Your garden designs. Well, think about it. Who normally does that? People that work in masonry, or they work right aside with what do you call them? Landscapers, and they have to know herbs and plants and what plants are poisonous and yeah. Who do we think this is? How much y'all want to bet that's an angel's kid on there? Y'all see the bow? I wonder who the printing company. We got to find out. Diana. How is it that all the publishing companies have the names of the God's children in them? Is that DreamWorks on Disney? Artemis, yeah. Basically, Diana and Artemis. So, this is the person that snagged Solomon. The Nephilim child that snagged Solomon. I told y'all that a lot of these books are oh my God, the publishing companies are all named after the fallen angel children. That's mind blowing to me. What the heck did I just do with the book? I just put it back somewhere. Prometheus Trust. Are y'all seeing this? And if I keep going, I already know, because our Rickrorian books are Hyperion. He was one of the um children of the angels. I would have to look and see with this Lord of the Rings. That's crazy. I told y'all, I was telling y'all that when I saw the Prometheus Trust, and then I was looking, I'm like, all of these publishing companies have the names of the fallen angels' children. He'd be right in front of our face the whole damn time on everything. Let me see who the publisher on this one is. Candlewick Press. And I'm sure that this is some type of... That look like y'all PlayStation symbol too. Ooh, that look like y'all PlayStation symbol, kinda. See it? Don't that look like y'all PlayStation symbol a little bit? Oh. Oh. Y'all better be watching them. And AE games, what you say, AE games or whatever? Yeah. It's all in our face and we just don't never pay attention. Glad you never bought what? A PlayStation? Well, this is their land, so it makes sense. But dang, we can't even get out of it. All right, let's go. That's crazy. So now that we know that Noah, when he was born, it says that when he opened his eyes, he lighted up the whole house like the sun. And the whole house was very bright. And thereupon he arose in the hands of the midwife and opened his mouth and conversed with the Lord of righteousness. And his father Lamech was afraid of him and fled and came to his father Methuselah. And he said unto him, I have begotten a strange son, diverse from an unlike man, and resembling the sons of the God of heaven. And his nature is different, and he is not like us. And his eyes are like the rays of the sun, and his countenance is glorious. And it seems to me that he is not sprung from me, but from the angels. And I fear that in his days a wonder may be wrought on the earth. Did y'all get that? Are y'all reading it? No, we're on sacred text. You gotta type in a fragment of Noah, sacred text, and it'll take you right to us. Where we at? No, he wasn't angel born. He wasn't. You about to find that out. He wasn't. Excuse me. So there are some angels that look like albinos. Did y'all catch that? Y'all remember in the beginning when it described him, he was an albino. Now, why is that important? Why would this man be scared of his son with white skin? If he was white. If I'm Caucasian and I have a Caucasian baby, I'm not going to be surprised. But if I am black as tar, and my wife is maybe a little chocolate, back in these days, y'all got to think, this is before the flood. And when his son opened his eyes, the whole house was so bright he couldn't see. It was a punch situation going. in a way. Y'all know who Punch is. I love that little baby. She's so cute. The Eve gene, exactly. No, just think about this. But listen to what was said. They described what Noah looked like in the beginning. Okay? They described what he looked like. And his daddy okay. Who remembers that Lamech was running with the angels and the giants because he had to warn his daughter about the sons of God and the angel? I mean, the sons of God and their sons. We read that, remember, in the book of Lamech of Cain. So he know what the angels look like, and he know what the giants look like because he was running with Yuval. Yuval was a real giant, we know, because Yuval is also listed in a lot of the... Yuval is listed, I think, in Norse mythology, but he's also listed over in the book of Og as one of the giants that had a giant army. So we know for a fact that Lamech know what the fallen angels look like because he warned his daughter about being around them. And then we know what he looked like because he ran with their kids. We also know, right, that Yuval, God wouldn't talk to him. Remember? Him and Lamech was going all around, and God would not talk to Yuval, and he was trying to find a way out of being cursed by God. Remember? So the giants are alive at this time. The fallen angels are still roaming the earth, impregnating women up until the end of the flood. The fragment of the book of Noah. The fragment of the book of Noah, and then type in sacred text. Right. Right. And think about it. Adam is still alive when Noah was born. Remember? That Adam was still alive when Noah was born. I think he died shortly after Noah was born or something like that. So Adam got to see 7 generations of pure humans. Yep, she was. She not just one. I think she was sleeping with a couple of them. Yeah. Right. So we know that... I'm sorry. Okay. 7 generations of pure humans. After the 7th, so we'll say like the 8th, basically. Going into the 8th generation is when they started doing the miscegenation, mixing the animals, humans, all of that, okay? So all of these beings from the 7th generation from Adam in the days of Jared until the last day of Methuselah, basically. Well, Methuselah died 7 days before the flood, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever. All of these beings were still alive, and Adam was alive for a lot of that time to see it. Because what did he live until the 9th generation? 9th or 10th generation? Because he lived like 900 years. And 7 generations from him was Jared, who was an angel. No, he wasn't an angel, but I'm just trying to put the timeline together so y'all can see how all of this is playing out. Like, Adam got a chance to see the giants be born. He got a chance to see the monsters. And that's why I told y'all, if you go, and when you go watch Narnia, that's why they call the pure humans sons and daughters of Adam. Now, there was humanoid beings in Narnia, right? Y'all about to go back and watch Narnia? Everybody like, let me see. I know it was talking animals. Now think about this. In the books that we read, God hid the garden. And remember, he put the angels to guard it. That was your favorite book and movie as a kid, and you didn't even know how much relevance it was going to have to the rest of your life. I read your mind. Yep. Add it to my list. Listen. Because now when you go back, now when you go back and you watch it, it's going to make so much more sense why they kept calling them sons of Adam and daughters of Adam. The first thing that came up to meet her was that pan thing. The half goat man, remember? And he tricked her. Okay. You gotta go back and pay attention to everything that's being said, because I went back and watched some of it recently, and I'm probably gonna go back and watch it again. Pay attention to what's going on in every way. Please. Oh yes. Now when you go back and watch it, you're gonna be like, oh my God, it was right freaking here. Like, it's so plain. What's the name of what? Narnia? Which also leads to the salvation of their... No. Yes. And this is a movie the kids can watch. This is a movie the kids can watch. You see? So you could watch it with them and be paying attention, and they gonna be paying attention, so you don't gotta worry about it, but you could actually be studying and watching, you know, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I think it's a couple of them, isn't it? Yep. Oh, you should watch it with the boy. He will love it. The kids, especially the little kids, they gonna love it. And they probably didn't put it in HD and all of that good stuff now, so it probably looks stupid real. The talking animals is in there. I ain't gonna give it away, but I think y'all should go on and get your... Yep. And they got the books. If y'all want to buy them for the kids, they got the books too. Like everybody said, they got the books. And I would look at half price bookstore in the Goodwill first, because a lot of schools, when they buy them a lot, for the library, and if they don't use them, or they buy so many for the classroom and teachers not read them, then they send them over there. So be looking. Read about that today. Listen here, it's good. Okay, so we're gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna go warm my food up, because it's Friday. I ain't gonna keep y'all. It's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. All right, so we know that Lamech, his daddy, is scared. Lamech, Noah's daddy, is scared because his son is born with supernatural powers. Okay, he was born, he looked different, and he thought he was one of the angels' kids, and he has supernatural powers. We see that already. He had light coming at his eyes. And so he says, we are 7. He said, and now, my father, I am here to petition thee and implore thee that thou mayest go to Enoch, our father, and learn from him this truth. For his dwelling place is amongst the angels. And when Methuselah heard the words of his son, he came to me to the ends of the earth. Who else had to go visit Enoch at the end of the earth? Mayway. So at the same time, or no, because this was later, because I think it was right when Noah was building the ark that God gave the giants the dream. He took a cosmic flight, it said, to the ends of the earth. Now, what's so crazy is now Lamech is asking his dad, Methuselah, to go see Enoch. Okay? So does that mean that Noah, giants, took a cosmic journey to see about the flood? Come on. Children of the fallen angels. Isn't it good how when you can put when you don't run it like this and you can actually go in and put the pieces where they go, the story just makes that much more sense. No, the garden was closed. God closed the garden up, then nobody get back in there. It makes so much more sense when you can fill in the rest of it and you don't have to try to make up stuff. You know? And it made sense why God picked him and gave him the ability that he gave him, because it was going to be crazy on the water for 40 days and 40 nights. Lost at sea, he could see everything. He could see if it was giants coming. He could see if it was krakens coming. He could see, because all of these beings were still alive at this time. Right. So, and now okay. And now, my Father, I am here to petition thee, and I implore thee that thou mayest go to Enoch our father, and learn from him the truth, for his dwelling place is amongst the angels. And when Methuselah heard these words, the words of his son, he came to me to the ends of the earth. For he had heard that I was there, and he cried aloud, and I heard his voice, and I came to him. And I said unto him, Behold, here I am, my son. Wherefore hast thou come to me? And he answered and said, Because of a great cause of anxiety have I come to thee, and because of a disturbing vision have I approached. And now, my father, hear me. Unto Lamech, my son, there hath been born a son, the like of whom there is none. And his nature is not like man's nature, and the color of his body is whiter than snow, and redder than the bloom of a rose. And the hair of his head is whiter than white wool, and his eyes are like the rays of the sun. And he opened his eyes, and thereupon lighted up the house. And he arose in the hands of the midwife, and opened his mouth, and blessed the Lord of heaven. Noah talked as soon as he was born, exactly like Jesus did. Okay. It said, and his father Lamech became afraid and fled to me, and did not believe that he was sprung from him, but that he was like in the but that he was in the likeness of the angels of heaven. And behold, I have come to thee. Let me make this bigger, y'all. I'm sorry. There we go, because I can't see it. And behold, I have come to thee, that thou mayest make known to me the truth. And I, Enoch, answered and said unto him, The Lord will do a new thing on the earth, and this I have already seen in a vision. And make known to thee that in the generation of my father Jared, some of the angels of heaven transgressed the word of the Lord. And behold, they commit sin and transgress the law, and have united themselves with the women, and commit sin with them, and have married some of them, and have begotten children by them. And they shall produce on the earth giants, not according to the spirit, but according to the flesh. And there shall be a great punishment on earth, and the earth shall be cleansed from all impurity. Yea, there shall come a great destruction over the whole earth, and there shall be a deluge and a great destruction for 1 year. And this son who has been born unto you shall be left on the earth, and his 3 children shall be saved with him. When all mankind that are on the earth shall die, he and his son shall be saved. And now make known to thy son Lamech that he who has been born is in truth his son, and call his name Noah. For he shall be left to you, and he and his son shall be saved from the destruction, which shall come upon the earth on account of all the sin and all the unrighteousness, which shall be consummated on the earth in his days. And after that there shall be still more unrighteousness than that which was the first. I'm sorry, y'all, because y'all know that word is weird. Be still more unrighteousness than that which was first consummated on the earth. For I know the mysteries of the holy ones, for he, the Lord, has showed me and informed me, and I have read them in the heavenly tablets. Tell me Genesis say that. What do Genesis 6 say about the flood? I know that's not the whole flood story, but Genesis 6 talks about the flood. A little bit. Right? Right? Where is it? Here. Oh, no, it actually talks about it a lot in 6 and 7. Excuse me, I was wrong. But not this. It talks about who and what go in them. But if you notice, right after, it's, okay, so before it talks about, now this is the one thing that I think a lot of pastors miss, and it blows me away. So look, right there where it says, when men, do you see? The flood. Now, why would the flood begin with when men began to increase in number on the earth, and daughters were born unto them? The sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. Then the Lord said, my spirit will not contend with man forever, for he is mortal. Blase skip. The Nephilim. Tell me they don't tell you without telling you right there. Okay? They tell you where the Nephilim came from in a nice way in your KJV. And they tell you in the same sentence why the earth had to be destroyed in a nice way. And then they tell you about him building it, right? So they tell you the reason the flood had to happen is because the sons of God came down and slept with the women and created the Nephilim. And then God was mad and said, I'm not going to live forever, and I'm about to flood it. It tell you right here in the KJV, but if you don't go looking, you don't see it. Okay. I know we in the CERCA TROVA community know about this, but did y'all go back and read 7? And we talked about this before, but a lot of people miss this. That he was supposed to take 7 pairs of clean animals in. Y'all pay attention to that in 7. And 2 of the unclean. They went in 2 by 2. Yes. See it? Take with you 7 of every kind of clean animal and its male, and 2 of every unclean. But they only tell us 2 by 2. Ain't that crazy? Go get your Bible and look at Genesis 7 and tell me what it say all the way down into the 4th verse, please, and thank you. Read 7, 1 through 4 real quick in your own Bible. Did I know the Shemaiahs and the fallen angels met a woman named Ishtar? Well, I ain't gonna say yes, but I ain't gonna say. I mean, they was all running together. They were the kings and the queens. So yes, I mean, if you've read it in the story, tell me where it is. I would like to read it. Is it in our book? I mean, but it makes sense. They was all. Ishtar was already a she was already a fallen angel's kid, so that makes sense. The angels, I'm sure, was sleeping with the. You know what I'm saying? Because Ishtar is half bird woman, isn't she? So that makes sense. It's probably one of his nieces 2 times removed or something, but then they did the interfamily marriage anyway, so that's how that whole keeping it with the family started. A harpy. What you said, Ellington. She was a bird person. She got the same claw feet, don't she? And she got wings. And see how they beautify a harpy? The punishment of the fallen angels. Okay, I'll have to look into it. And not saying that I haven't read it. I ain't even gonna lie. I might get there and then read it, but y'all see what I got. And a lot of stuff I read online, and it's been a very long time, so it sounds familiar. But I will definitely go check it out. Thank you. But it all makes sense, because this is all ancient Mesopotamia, y'all. All the gods and goddesses. No, it was 600. I know, because his wife was like 580, I think, when they met. And he was early 500s or 480 or something like that. No. I'm saying God just made me study a whole bunch of stuff. So I might have read it before, but it's been a long time since I read. Because y'all got to think. Y'all see how my Old Testament supergraph and stuff look? But I told you I was reading it online first. So I wrote a lot of it down. It's just been a long time. So, and then now y'all done got all these extra other books. So I don't know. But I'm definitely going to go looking for it to see if I've read it. And if I haven't, thank you. Because that makes even more sense. So just knowing, like I said, being able to. Let me go turn my oven on. Look at my greedy self. Hold on. Because I know y'all had me here all night. And I'm going to eat. Definitely about to eat. And no, I don't microwave nothing. Everything I reheat goes in the oven. I do not like the microwave. I don't even make my noodles in the microwave. You ordered a 30 chicken McNugget and a fish fillet and can only eat 8. I'm about to show y'all what I got left. And I was only doing it because I wanted to save half for dinner. I had to make myself stop eating. Y'all better quit playing. See, y'all ain't greedy enough for me. Wait a minute. Got all my little sauce and stuff right here. And the only reason these is here is because I want to save them for dinner. Because I had to stop myself from eating the rest of them. But do y'all see that? I could have smashed this whole box. Listen here. I do not play about my food. Mm-mm. I don't know. Listen. And will. I will eat all of them. Listen. Yeah, I be trying to tell. I like food a lot. A whole lot. Like, I love food. I really do. I think it's one of the best things since sliced bread. I'll be right back. Let me put this in the oven. Oh, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm like, if I don't want to wait for that, I'm gonna go on and put my food in the oven. I'm just greedy, huh? That's okay. I'm gonna put that in the oven. I'm gonna go on because that's gonna take about 10 minutes. It's already preheated the oven. So her name out is this Modi's mother. What books are you reading on there? And I'm not saying no because I think I've seen that before. But what books are you reading? I know Sacred Text Online, but what books in Sacred Text Online? Because you know there's all different text on there. Like, what book is it from? I get punishment from the Fallen Angels book. Okay, I'll look it up. Who? Who's new? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look it up. Is that where? Okay. And that's also where it talks about Canaan, and that's in that list that I showed y'all where it has the. Oh, hi, Ann. Okay. Okay. That's why I was trying to figure out. Okay. That's why I said I probably read it. I'm just trying to, cause okay. So let me tell y'all something. So, like I said, I could have read it there. I might have read it in the Nag Hammadi. I might have read it in one of my other books. So when I'm asking, I'm just trying to like go through because I know that whole row there is that's about some of the first books that I read. So that's why I was trying to ask you like the author or what book is it in. Okay. Okay. That's why I was trying to figure out where it was at. Yeah, it is good. That whole thing is good. That's why I was like, okay, where is it at? And then I'll know if I read it. And I have. It's just been a long time. And y'all gotta think, I started out with all the online stuff. Before I had a lot of these books, like just the specific books for the angels and all of that. I told y'all that's what I was writing down. Because I didn't have them. Yeah, that's why I was saying I was just trying to figure out where, because I've read it, but like I said, it's been years since I read a lot of this stuff. I wrote a lot of it down, and I can't remember all of it. But if you could tell me where it is, I'll know if I read it or not. So I know all of that because I wrote a lot of that down. It was very interesting to me because a lot of that stuff that I took out to was also on the Supigrapha website. And you remember I told you, like, you might read it in a couple of different variations, and the Syriac might have more than the Coptic or whatever. So even like in our book, y'all know how we got the Testament of is it the one of the Testaments of Enoch, or one of the books of Enoch, or whichever book it is, it got this and that and this and that, the rendition of J and A, or it might have 2 or 3 different versions, so you're skipping over like the book of whatever. So with that, if you read both versions, y'all got your power back. Okay, congratulations. Did y'all have any of y'all you was using y'all stuff, though? Y'all went in the dark. So when I'm reading it, depending on where I read it, I probably have read both renditions, but as y'all can see, I might be telling y'all one thing, but we read it in one book and it doesn't have that same information because this other person that got a different fragment from the Coptic or whatever, theirs might have more or less information. So I've read a lot of them and they start to run together because it's the pieces. And it's been a long time. Y'all gotta think I started studying, like, especially about the angels. It was good almost 10 years ago. So it's a lot of stuff I haven't read in forever. Like, God will bring it to me, but it ain't right here on the top of my head. Yes. I don't know. I don't know about dreaming while I'm awake, but I have visions. If you want to call that dreaming while you're awake. Yeah. So can I ask y'all a question? When y'all read all of this stuff, what is it? Does it make you want to read more and more and more and more and more? And in a minute, y'all gonna be like, I can't tell you exactly where I read it at, but it's here. Yeah, I'm telling you, because it be so much information. You be like, okay, guys, slow down. And that's good. I'm happy that you guys are. I'm happy that y'all studying and y'all reading and y'all doing y'all thing. And thank you for reminding me. You know what I mean? Because like I said, y'all see, I be trying to go find, and I can find 5 books and run it down so that we can get timelines and whatever. So I thank y'all because there is some stuff that I forget about or haven't read in a long time or, whatever. So thank you because I'm definitely going to go back and get that back together. It just be the pieces, they fit. And then they fit. And then they fit right. And then they fit again in another place, in another place, in another place. So, no, Angel, you said you'd be lost. Okay, so look. This is why a lot of times I try just to study out of the OTP so that you guys can read along with us. Or I say go to sacred text. But I will say familiarize yourself with sacred text, the apocrypha part, because we always going to be like, where we at right now? So if you don't ever have it's going to read a little different, but at least you can go there. So if you go to sacred text, just really familiarize yourself with this. Okay. Oh, is it gonna work? And it's backwards. Y'all, I'm about to go eat. I love y'all, but I'm about to go eat. Just get this. Like, familiarize with yourself with all these books in here. That's just right on this first page, and then the lost books of the Bible. Don't worry about everything else. You just needed to start, like, knowing where to go. You know what I mean? As far as... I don't like when I do that. I realize now it's like the lighting or something. The camera's trying to... There we go. But don't worry about trying to know everything, y'all. I didn't just start doing this with TikTok. I'm telling you, listen, I done showed y'all. I got... Look, this is me writing down Adam and Eve because I didn't have the books. 2015. Or when I was studying and had just got them and I didn't, you know what I mean? No, 2015, I didn't have the books. I was still doing it online. So 2015, I was still writing them down. That's about to be, what, a year and a half from now? It'll be 10 years. Some of these books, I didn't have them. So what I did, I familiarized. I read everything on sacred text first. And that's where I was copying it from. And then God started blessing me with the books because I didn't have the money to buy them. I didn't have the money. And I got ebooks and stuff like that. So that's why I'm telling y'all, like, it's stuff. Like, the Adam and Eve was 2015. So if I haven't read it since 2015, y'all got to give me a break. Just a little bit, right? Yes, seeking you shall find. And once you make the word important, he'll start sending you as much as you can, more than you can even read. Okay? Like, for real, for real. So when I say, give me a minute, I have to remember, or whatever it is, y'all, because it be, and I got time and day proof. You seen 2015, I was studying Adam and Eve. And you see, I wrote the little letters up there, so you can literally know what day, what time I was doing that. So all of this that's what all of this is word. Me getting it in, trying to figure it out and understand. 6/29/2016, I was at 7:17 a.m. I was studying Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Like, I can go back and tell you dang near every day what I studied, but it's been a long time since I looked at a lot of it. It's Jeremiah 28, talking about false prophets speaking what God has not said. So just know this ain't Exodus 13. This was 7/29/2015. I don't know. You will have to go and look, Buck. I have no idea. I think that means time. That's not the same. I think that means like the start of or something. If I'm not mistaken. Like the year of or something like that. Hey, I'm getting ready to go, y'all. Let me go check my food. Hold on. And I didn't do that. I just be letting y'all know some things I don't remember. It ain't that I ain't read it. It's just probably been a long time. Ooh, my something is burning. I'm smelling it. Right on time. I love them things. I don't have to clean no plates or nothing. Okay, yeah, I'm about to go eat because my food almost burned. I caught it just in time. My fries is crispy. Boom, my macaroni and cheese melted on the side, and my chicken is all together good. It's about to be all right. We can finish this in the morning. And y'all watching Grimm? What season is y'all on? Wait a minute, real quick. Give me 1 minute. What season y'all? What is y'all putting together that y'all about to go watch that I ain't a part of? You still on season 1? Oh, so y'all watching? Y'all wasn't gonna tell? See how they do? It's on the Peacock app. It's On Amazon and somewhere else they said. You on season 3? Y'all done got hooked. Who started watching Once Upon a Time with the kids? Did y'all go make that like a movie, a show y'all watch Once Upon a Time so they can see all of the fairy tale characters? I don't know where they got it at. I don't even know. Where can you watch it? Do y'all know? It used to be on NBC, I thought. So I thought it would be on the Peacock. It ain't on Peacock. It's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney. It sure is. They got all the seasons. Yep, they got all 7 seasons. I'm about to go back and watch it. I have not watched that in forever. Do I watch them? It's on Peacock too? All the seasons? Okay. Once Upon a Time or what? Yes, Weekend Ben. Oh, it is the weekend. What's grim about? You gotta go look and see. That's the thrill of it all. It's about a police show. It's a police show. Oh, we about to have a good movie evening. Good night, y'all. I'm about to go. Is y'all about to watch Grimm or is y'all about to watch Once Upon a Time or what is y'all watching? Grimm. Grimm. Everybody on Grimm right now. Okay, Narnia. What y'all got? Okay. Okay. What y'all about to go watch? You still on Sweet Tooth? Sweet Tooth good, honey. Sweet Tooth is good. You going to watch Grimm? Okay. Once Upon a Time. About to eat some watermelon and watch Grimm. Ooh, this some watermelon sound good. I'm making that waffle tomorrow. I need to go get me some turkey necks. Griffin? Okay, I'm going to have to look into it. You finally watching Meet Joe Black? Let me go get my plate. I'll be right back. Because when I get out here, I'm going straight to my room. Ooh, Meet Joe Black is so good. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I love y'all. I'm about to go in my room and eat and watch some TV. I'm about to go watch Once Upon a Child. I love y'all. I'm about to go. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for waiting till my food get done. I love y'all. I'm about to go. Yeah, because my food gonna get cold. I love y'all. Bye. Good night.